What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow FM22 series, where we look at FM23 series. We look at young talent on Football Manager and we see how they get on the course of their careers to give you guys a heads up or inside scoop on them before you make that purchase that you're considering making. Down below, guys, is my TV channel and my Let's Play channel. Go check those out as well. So today's player is Vitor Roque. I'm going Roque. Let's call him Vitor. I want to say pronounce that name, but I'm probably going to say it wrong. So we'll go with Vitor. Striker, Brazilian, which straight away ticks massive boxes. A lot of people on Football Manager. 17 years old. Got a lot of potential in this guy. Straight away you can see he's got 18 determination. The physical stats look really good as well for a 17-year-old. They will obviously develop naturally as well. But look at the technicals already. 13 crossing, 13 dribbling, finishing and first touch and long shots. Good passing, good technique and good composure as well. Already early on he's an absolute fantastic little gem of a player. Now the only downside to this guy is he has moved club recently. Quite recently, so yeah, you cannot get him in the first season. I've done a scout report for you guys on him as well. As you can see here, he's got 2-star current ability, potentially up to 5-star. His max potential range is 180. Now it's not locked to that. I think it's like the 150-180 range, so it could fluctuate between the two, but I set it to the maximum rating, of course, for the purposes of this review. Very consistent, fair amount of pace, good acceleration, can play in a couple of positions. I'd argue you can play in 3. Because he's got reasonable left foot and reasonable right foot, so either side and striker could easily be a place he could play. And obviously turn individual, no injury proneness, we need to learn language. But this is my United scouting, obviously. In case you're new to the series, I do my United, just keep it consistent. Just, you know, it's rather than try to pick a team with 5 minutes, different team to scout, just stick Man United and just keep being consistent throughout the whole reviews. So his contract, he's got a release clause of £52 million for foreign clubs and a £36 million, or sorry, £36.5 million for domestic clubs. Now, in my experience, this is my experience, that they don't often ask for that price. That's just to kind of cover themselves a little bit. I've never once paid a £52 million for a kid of this from this league, but as you can see here, one for the future, he's definitely got insane potential in him. Right then, the first jump. Let's go to around 20 years old. Right, folks. So he's still in Brazil at the minute, and you can see there's increases in basically everything from mental, physical and technical. The dribbling and finishing up to 15, as so is long shots, composure up to 15, technique high as well. We've got the physicality naturally improving. This kid looks absolutely fantastic. Interest in him from Chelsea and Manchester United. I'm not surprised at all with that. He's got a new player trait, which is play simple passes. I don't think that's something I really would be training with him. Already look at the goal return here in Brazil, 18 goals in 25 games in total. Quick check at injury report here. He looks pretty much injury free in my opinion. This is not too concerning for me. So the career stats, obviously Brazil, he's got 8 goals in his first season there, but then 8 in 35, then 18 in 39, and then this year he's got 18 in 25. So the goals are increasing as he gets older, which is obviously, that makes sense. Good anticipation, which again, I don't know if that really translates into the match engine this year, because you'd think that if he's in the penalty area, he can anticipate where the ball is going to drop and make mistakes. So that's how my mind would work. Yeah, my mind working and all right. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, looks like an absolute gem. And look at the contract issue here now. Straight away, look, the fees gone on £19 million. I'd pay it for it now. I'd pay it now. I wouldn't be. I'd say, yeah, this guy could start in most Premier League teams. It wouldn't be a problem, even in Man City team. Obviously got Haaland obviously there, but you know what I mean, like if Haaland was injured for like 8 months, this guy could start up front and I think he'd be fine. I don't think it'd be an issue. 5'8", got acceleration, got the agility, got the pace and stamina. He's got 14 work rate, so could be a pressing forward maybe as well. Interest, as we said, in him from Manchester United and Chelsea, more interest from Chelsea side of things. Let's see where he moves to, shall we? If anywhere. Well, He's gone to Newcastle, but look at him now at 24 years old. What an absolute monster of a player. 17 dribbling, 16 first touch and finishing. He's got 15 long shots, 16 technique. Look at the mentals. I mean, anticipation, composure, decisions, determination, off the ball and vision, all above 15. Physically, fantastic. Look at the strength and acceleration. This guy is an absolute beast of a player, and I am really, I think obviously Mukuku is the main guy that everyone goes for on FM, but this guy I think is a very good alternative to that, and I love that. I love the physical stats. I love them. He's got runs ball on the right hand side, transcurve balls often, places shots. With the technique, the finishing and the composure he has, that's a lethal combination in my opinion. So injury record again, he's got a ton of injury here from wear and tear. Apart from that, it's pretty much okay. There's nothing there that's really overly concerning, in my view. And then obviously £19 million they got him for. Absolute bargain. Absolute bargain. £19 million, 18 goals in 37 appearances. Then it's 28 and 55. Then it's 16 and 35. Is that the year he got the injury in? The 27-28? Yes, it is. That's when he got the injury. So that makes sense. And then back in the season here, 50 appearances, 23 goals. Absolutely stunning player. Obviously, Newcastle United have signed him. They paid 19. I'm assuming that's the release clause that they paid. Absolutely stunning player. Let's continue. I want to see if he can break the 50 goal mark, because I think he's fully capable of doing it. Guys, 20 years old, and it's not basically the same. It's not really much of a surprise here that they've stayed at 20 years old. This is now his peak, obviously. He's got that valuation. Is just, that thing is the most pointless thing on Foot Manager I've ever seen. That transfer value estimation, it's just stupid. I don't get it. I really don't. Injury record. Excuse me, another injury here from a torn hamstring for 2 months. But again, look at the injuries at a glancing view. They're like 2 days, 3 days, 8 days, so not too bad in my opinion. Right, so Newcastle United, 28, then you got 16, then 23, then 24 goals in 49 appearances, 22 and 44, 19 and 39, and 27 and 58. I'm surprised he's not pushing up his 50 in one season, but look at him. I mean, if you are going to get this guy, I'd suggest you work on him early, scout him a lot early on, because that way, if other clubs come in for him, obviously we don't know what happened with the whole saga of his transfer, were there other clubs in for him as well and battling it out for his signature. If you are scouting him a lot, making comments like keep this, your main scouts going to watch him and keeping an eye on him, that might help you get him over somebody else, especially if you've got £19 million release, because I dare say that it wasn't the only club that made that bid for him. Can play anywhere really. I don't think there are any problems playing him in the wide positions. I'm assuming because we play him at striker. Yeah, play him at striker. But I don't think there's any issues with playing him on the right or the left. I really don't. The traits show that he can run the ball on the right hand side, so he's very versatile as well. I mean, he could be literally be a winger. Dribbling is good, crossing is good, long shots are good, he places his shots, he's got the strength and physicality and acceleration. He could be a winger. He really could. Obviously, I think you want to get him a striker maybe, more for the goal threat, but I don't think winger is out of the question. Right, let's see if he maintains his goal record for the next 4 years. So he's at Newcastle United, guys, and he's 32 years old and still got 16 pace and acceleration. And obviously, there's a bit of a drop in technicals a little bit here and there, but still very high for a player at 32. Now, where did we end? Around it here, wasn't it? So he got 15 and 29, 24 and 53, 28 and 49, and 16 and 46. Still scores goals. On average, it's about a goal every game-ish. Not quite that sometimes, but more or less. For the fee you're paying for this guy, £19 million potentially, definitely go and get him. Now, obviously, this is the highest version of the player set at 180. Did he reach that level though? He got 177 or 188. He got to. Obviously, you have the A2 available, so the potential if they have a dynamic potential rating. But negative side is this guy. I think if you don't get him early on, you're going to struggle to get him. because he's going to be moved on to a club with a lot of money. I think you have a lot of competition for him early on. I'd imagine for him. The plus sides, everything else. He's got versatility, he's got the finishing, he's got the mental attributes, he's got the pace and the physical, he's got everything you need in a striker or winger, and I think he's absolutely amazing. And I think this is the go-to striker this year on FM, other than maybe Munkuku and Sesko. Let me know, guys, if you signed this guy in your save, or if you've seen him in your save and he's just throwed you in a game. Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for daily FM content. I'll be back on another video at some point soon. I will try and get more of these out as quick as I possibly can, but I want to make sure I get the right players and schedule them. Obviously, again, like I said, with work as well, it's become very, very difficult to record at the minute. I'm basically working 5 days a week right now. It's usually evenings I'm working, but I'll do my best to get episodes out recorded for you guys as soon as possible. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.